It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance.
Just one. We're going to get off here on the Paris Sports Network. Welcome back to high school football here on the Paris Sports Network. Sages have taken the field. Now the Tigers are set to do the same as the Paris High School Pep Band, led by Dr. Kevin Pruitt, made the trip before this afternoon's game. And they're playing the Paris Loyalty as we speak. Tigers in the north end zone getting ready to take field. Each Tigers have a record of 6-3 winners of their last 2 games. 5 wins probably would have got them in. They took care of business and sure did last week with, like we mentioned, from behind win against Casey Westfield Warriors. If you are listening to us on YouTube, feel free to drop a chat in if you need to. If we're not sounding good or sounding great either one, if you have questions or anything, again, we will be video only. We'll try to keep score that weekend to wrap up. Not the best environment up here in the press box. It's over 3 minutes before kickoff. Monticello finished runner-up class 8 last year, graduated a lot though, but they finished 7-2 season in conference. They lost against their school, so we will see how they shake here. Tigers averaging just 44 points a game on Monticello, averaging 22. Both defenses pretty sound record, touchdown just in 20 game, and see the line 19. So we get into the battle, but we also know actually the Tigers getting off. It's 7 points in the open, falling out of 40 points. It's frustrating week 2. Back losses here at Marshall, at McConnell, and Allen all three on road. Of course, week 10 is also a road game for the Tigers. Getting ready to do the honorary point toss, looks like both captains for both sides are taking the field. Honorary captain and honorary point toss is none other than Tigers. Paris graduate for Solomon. He's the longest serving sheriff here at Pike County, born in Pike County, moved up here to Monticello, where he's the sheriff here at Pike County for 4 years until retirement. While he went to Paris High School, he continued to play football at Ohio State and Kentucky, but already schools together for football. He went to Kentucky, but he prevented him from being in college and into the Marine Corps and served 6 years. He's not on the golf cart and he's 2 foot point, fine, got to get possession.
Paris one balls. And Monticello receives.
So Monticello will have ball starting off here in a second. We'll be heading left to right on the radio, heading towards south end zone. Tiger will finish that south end zone to get away. Clock is winding down, we're ready for posting the ball. Let me talk a little bit about what the Tigers need to do today in order to move on to number 11 on our fixed here.
All right, well, it's not real quick. I mean, we ran the ball right here along with the 2-minute monster between Chris and Dawson Rogers. And Brayden strode the ball occasionally when he's had to. Dawson finished receiver. He got a big tight end between Carter Reed and Bishop that he threw to as well. So
I think that's going to be the control ball on the ground for Tigers. Monticello will have to be like Pit Monster back that we're set for postseason football. Tigers take it away. So into it. Take his field to the 15-yard line. Head back a little bit. From across the 35, away to the 36-yard line. He's pushing against Sages.
second on the right half, 37 also.
And mark on that one. He'll get Sages back at 10 yards. His first initial drive will start around the 26-yard line. Only after the quarterback for Sages. He is Mr. All-Around guy. He will be alone in the backfield as in shotgun at 5 yards. First play, week 10 is the kickoff. Cole Sages shift to the left-hand side. And he's the number left side, nothing there. The number of Tigers on the stop that by Reese. That had no chance going anywhere. Tiger read that.
Looks like he got free on Terry Lowe.
We got down 7 ball, 27-yard line, 28. Shotgun formation, go back to the left of Benny Camper. Looks at the pass, left side. Dawson Rogers comes it. Oh, trip up and down outside the 10. The first 10 Tigers just outside the 10-yard line. Pass was nobody else. Dawson Rogers. He's running like he's bowling in that for sure. Tigers take a run on the 9-yard line. Referee always 2 plays in the game.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
He'll be out near the 30-yard line, a yard short, so he'll be back down and 2 ball on the 28-yard line. Going to be past that time. Receiver deep, and receiver shallow, boom.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to
Rogers on his knees, pick that one up just off the turf. Tigers can put some distance between themselves and stages right here. 9-1 left opening quarter. All on the 28-yard line. Monticello. Wing T, triple left, Rogers right. Goes off right side. Not much there that time. Stages onto that play. Give him a foot on that. So he's second down at 9. Big run being called for the on the sideline. Rogers in motion, takes it from Ray. Nowhere to go. He's stacked up back on the edge. Bobber Monson McMahon along for Tigers. Ball third down and ball 28. Clock rolls. You're an 8-minute mark. Play ball down 10 and Rogers down getting ahead of the Tigers. Left here. Bucks under 5. It doesn't look like a snap off.
They do, he did.
So he has Garrett Brady on that carry. Time to carry on third down. That means we're going to go 1 4. It's going to be 4 about 7 or so. Ball on the 25-yard line. See if the Tigers try to draw him off initially here. Get an easy 3-5 yard. Get a third and goal. In the background here is the stopping of the bleachers. So Monticello fans. Rogers in shotgun pressing. Hit Rogers. Probably on his hit. That's going to be a turnover on down. Monticello take over from the 5-yard line. Monticello with the third position of the game across the yard line. Pair of turnovers started out. Point right. Trips left. Doing slot 1 wide. Being the only person in backfield for the stages. Young in motion. Fake the hand off the hand. They're looking to go long. Nothing there though. Well, back over the top in the middle. Pass is caught by Robin. And Monticello into Tigers toward 47-yard line. Robin interception. Snap on Tigers side. Field for the stages. Big in motion. Excuse me. In backfield. Osborne back there alongside him. To the left. First to the right. For the stages. Big space. Keeps it. 1 tackle. 7. Back by the time. Leave on purpose. Take a bigger gain from the keeper. Bucks down there. 6 minutes. And Tigers get 8-0. Checking the first man upside down on 1-3. That motion game again. Like it. The lead. He's got to set outside. Touchdown. Take tackle time from Marcus Jennings. Okay. Number 10 Monticello. Ball on the Tigers 50-yard line. Clock roll back for 5. Rolling back side. Camper now. Recess to his left. Points left. Pulled out. He stripped up. Got something back that time. Also a couple. And Camper has cut hand off. Pulled it back and stripped up. So he's going to lose 2. He's taking down 12 balls on the Tigers 50-yard line. But now in backfield alongside Camper. Rolls again from right to left. And skip back. Good job. He's set on that time. Boy, that touchdown.
Sure did.
You're going to hold that jersey taken down. For a no game. Last yard. The third down and long. Clock rolls under 4.5. First time big open quarter here. Triple left, 4 stages. Camper in shotgun. Cross back, look left. We'll go left pressure. Hit back in.
Mark Flagg and Sherry Hill and Mary Ann Majors. Will and Mary Lou Flagg and Sherry Hill and Mary Ann Majors. Will and Mary Lou Majors. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And the Mary Lou Pine. And the Mary Lou Pine family.
We'll see if that didn't fix the audio. Sages kick off for the first time in the game. That kick sails into just short of the goal line and just in across the pylon. So it will be a touchback. Dangerously close to being inside the 1-yard line. Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Monticello scored on their last possession. 2 big plays. It was a battle. They had to stop on 3 of those plays. 4 losses, but the 2 big plays cancel that out. Scored 8-7 times late. 7 after the first quarter. Once again, if you are on the stream, please let's know able to hear us now again. I apologize for the difficulties. Rogers in shot in his hand off the right hand side. He's going to get 4 on that run off the right hand side. Excuse me, Dawson Rogers with a pair of receptions to start on his scored. On the first play, the first possession. 3-3-2 left and rolling. Tigers 7. Queen T formation. First second motion, fit to him. And Dawson back at that time. Good was good on top. And that will move back to 39 off the 19 line. The long staying Tigers 4 quick. Monticello quick on a big play. That drives on 6 play right. And it's Tigers. Great shotgun. 1 backfield. Tigers remain time in the T formation. He rolls left. Not much time to throw. Nearly intercepted. Pass was intended for Carter Eastham. And they nearly picked out the Tigers forced it to keep possession. At least have a chance to gain a little position here. 2:26 left first quarter. Second back to the Tigers. See him return right on 45. Floating back. The Tiger 45 tries to over shoulder and 46 stages. And Dawson Rogers right in his face. Ball gets away. Tigers again. And guess who was there? Dawson one more time. 41-yard line is where the stages start. 2:19 left here in the quarter. Once again, we are probably only super you hasn't got video. We're not allowed to carry this game because it's on the NFS network and Monticello is a member of that organization. So we have full switch rights. 20 right. Single left, bending camper in shotgun formation. Probably the entire game. Young in again. It doesn't have it off this time. Carter Eastham right there. Need a hole. That'll leave the ball carrier that time. He's going to hand up with a good field tackle that time by Eastham. Only Dawson or Raiders play. They had 4 players get play ball. Get the ball now, start though. Same formation, right. No receiver left, just tie in. In motion. Being looking to sweep that right. He'll tackle. He broke 3. T. Young, no field. Dawson Rogers, 2 has to go back to 7. He gets the shot goal.
Man.
I'll take him right down. Get out in zone temporarily. This will be first of all Monticello. Ball's out 1 yard line of Tigers. Once again, put the ball right out of the backfield. That was Nate up the middle. He goes goal off the 1 clock roll down in 15. Here in the quarter. Take the start out. Receiver start away from the quarterback. You can get that Romano. And he put it backfield. That Leon's at him. Young in motion. Goes up and he's in full score. 55 seconds left in the quarter. Monticello takes the 13 lead, pending that point. You like to go to now, put the teams in and get a point. Good snap, good hold. It is good. 55 seconds left in the quarter. He's looking at 14-8. We'll be back on their network. Test 1. Welcome back to Packer Football. Sports Network. 14-8. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. 7 kickoff. Early in camper. Early touching from the Tigers. Obviously, that 5 yard line. In the field. Cross line 5-30. Here, the 35 yard line. Go back to touch. First 10 Tigers. Good return. Got a 30 yard return on that. The freshman. One C formation for Tigers. Looking out for Andrew. Here, Reagan on the way to left. 5 yards on that carry. Should be the one more player in this opening quarter. So we set down in 6. Ball on the 3 yard line Tigers. Tigers on ball. Like a starting. Clock's down 3. Tigers do this off 4 quarter ends with pitch. 2 credit side. He's on the 9. He's in the game. 3 though. That'll be the last play. First quarter. We'll be back here. First quarter. Tigers trail 14-8. We're back to face, 3rd down and 3, ball on their own 41 yard line. They're in motion, and going to run away outside against the stages. Down for the Tigers.
Yep. We'll take that.
With the ball to the 46 yard line, first set down for the Tigers. So that's what he got here on slow. It's going to be apologize for the audio problem. We got our tech working on it. Hopefully, not seeing anything wrong for you. Time to break the huddle. Team T formation. There's a line in here for Monticello fan. Pitch to Dawson Rogers. He's from out left hand side block. He had that time by Garrett Regan. Took out a pair of stages. Only that'll be a couple yard gain, but it could have been a couple yard loss. A lot of Team T 40 stages. Not to the size of the line, Cortis. Almost every position. So second down 8, ball on the 3 yard line of the Tigers. And they're breaking the ball. And time out to take on Tigers. That well in the first half. Tigers 14-8 here on Paris. Tigers out of timeout. Rogers on center. They're running the ball off to Carter Cribbs.
Not much.
Haven't seen that formation very much from Tigers this year. Cribbs lined up behind Braden Rogers. We'll bring it 3rd down and call it 6. Make it 5. 3rd down and 5. Ball on Monticello side at 49 yard line. Shotgun snap to Rogers. Pressure backside, ball's out. Looks like they just have recovered, and they have.
Yeah,
44 yard line of the Tigers. Braden never saw that coming. Backside hits. It's like first guy in there for these stages was Braden Pardo. So good. They went out since. They're for Monticello. Now they get the ball back in plus. Field position. Tiger 4. Shotgun formation. Now get motion. Young. We'll take it off and reverse and flick wide open. Yeah, wide open. Got behind everybody, and that flick like working perfection for the stages. They grab 28 points at lead, 23 left in the second quarter. 1-8 right that time for Monticello. Kick kind of cross jersey on, looks like 4 stages. He lost Amber. Monticello going 2 here. Big Amber in shotgun. Pitch. Now quickly pass. And pass out of the way. Pass in front of Schubert. Junior right quarterback. So we got 20 left in the first half. Monticello leads at 28 here in Paris Sports Network. Well, Mike's Tiger football in Paris Sports Network. Monticello 29 extra points. They lead at 28. Kickoff sales, bounce around. Beat 25 yard line. Be out down. So be a penalty marker on the play. And we kicks. Tigers take over first and down. 12 point in this 28. Once again, we know the sound is bad. We're working to get things up and running for you, but I'm limited here. So bear with us if you would. Once again, you can watch this game on IHSA.com. Subscribe to that if you want to go that route. The Tigers going to make a re-kick. This time from 20 yard line. Danny Camper set to do it again. Better kick it left. Easy 1 yard line. He got a full steam up here. Midfield doesn't get there. Stop about 40 yard line. We can great position. They got some more here.
Thank you, Kelly. And I think almost midfield.
Pull Miracle. Tigers over 47 yard line. 10 16 left in the first half. Formation Cribbs left. Rogers right hand motion. And inside go to Red Hills. Almost midfield. We will midfield. So you're getting 3 on the first half. Roll 10 minutes left at quarter. Tiger penalty, like 15. For Zimmer, he's got right inside. Horse color, call by the official. I don't understand how he missed that. But one game, maybe 2 for Chris. One got third down and 5-ish. And that's Tiger's out of his leaders.
Yeah, they got poker cans. Take it or tight the leader and they beat on them.
Third down 5 for Tigers. Bobby going past 3 passes, bringing it
That area, wow. Lost for 1.
I'll be back midfield, so bring up 4th down. Tigers looking away. Nice touches on the play. In the court. Roll there, pass it. He overtake from Brown. And ball's over. There's Goal line, Tigers, River. Dawson Tiger with his 3rd takeaway of the day. Amen. They have to let us support Tigers back in business at the 67-yard line, Monticello. After Dawson Tiger, River the game. Tiger will be live. For the motion, takes the pit, and Rodgers. Nothing doing there. Same line, Tiger Phil. Snap back, one time. Johnson hits right here. Third down 9. Rodgers all the time.
No, he didn't get any time.
They'll put him on Tiger. He's 1 away here. Monticello 14 He's 8. 17 left in the quarter. Rodgers jumping. They snap back from left, right. Nowhere to go. His head is inside 5 yard line. First goal. Great. Right that time. Out that time. Excuse me, from head. For Rodgers. That all penalty. Penalty this time underneath.
Now we got the team.
After your goal, Monticello. Monticello. Yeah, great middle. Yeah, nice. 20 Chris. Straight ahead. He's feet. Good shot. It's ultimately ball not. So we second goal. If you don't have 5 points, right?
Exactly.
Second guy line. Let's say first thing. All 5 seconds. It's 3rd down and 10. Monticello, ball's on their own 30-yard line. Tigers failed to score on their last. They still trail 20-8. 3:26 left in the half. That pass is incomplete, so it's going to bring up. Not sure if we got audio back yet or not, but Tigers had a 1st and goal. Then they had a 2nd and goal.
From the 1.
From the 1, and then a botched snap, moved it back to 10, and then they could not convert, so they turned it over on downs. And that's where we sit. Benny Kemper to kick it away for Monticello, their first punt of the day. And it's a good one.
Oh, man, that's a high, booming punt.
Kripp is back there. He just got to let it bounce, and it's going inside the 20 of the Tigers, down at about the 18. Benny Kemper flipped the field that time for the Sages. Tigers will take over 1st and 10. Boy, if we could have got a score down there, Lenny, been within 1 going into the half, been a totally different story. .313 left. Tigers with 1 timeout remaining. Start this drive at their own 18. Break the huddle, wing T, Krippus left, Rogers right. Braden Rogers in shotgun. Double coverage on Dawson, nowhere to go. He's going to float it deep intended for Eastham.
That's what I thought. He's thrown to Eastham, but I wasn't sure.
Carter's looking over the outside shoulder, ball thrown to the inside shoulder. It's going to be 2nd down. Welcome back, those of you watching on YouTube. We do apologize for, obviously, the audio issues that we've had, but appreciate Nathan Bell jumping in and getting things fixed for us, at least for the moment.
Yeah, we hope they are anyway.
Once again, 20-8. Monticello leads at 3:06 left in the first half. Tigers deep in their own territory at the 18. Rogers in shotgun. Takes a handoff to Krippus. He's got time this time. Looks to Dawson Rogers, and he's double covered every time he's going out in the pattern.
You got one defender over top and one underneath.
This will bring up 3rd and 10 from the 18.
And Dawson a little slow getting back to the huddle. A little bit hobbled. Bring up 3rd down and 10, 3:02 left in the second quarter. Monticello with 20 unanswered points. They lead at 20-8. Once again, we do not have any audio for this game. That is being covered by NFHS. So if you want to watch the game, you got to go there and sign up. We have audio only. Rogers, pressure in his face. This time he gets it out to Dawson Rogers. He's at got to the 25 initially. We brought down about the 24. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4, make it 5. Clock continues to roll. See if Monticello tries to save some time and use the timeout. They have 2 left. The Tigers set to kick it away. Marcus Hutchings on to handle the punting duties for Coach Clodfelder. Game clock's at 2:10. And over in punt from Hutchings, fielded at the 42-yard line of the Sages. Not much gain that time. Carter Krippus on the stop. Brody Bishop there to help him out. Zeke Young on the return near midfield. 2:06. We know the Sages can
they can score in a hurry, yeah.
So we've got to keep him out of the end zone. We will get the ball to start the second half. But a 12-point lead is going to be hard enough to overcome. So we've got to have a big stop here. Benny Camper in shotgun. Utley alongside to his right. Just 2 wideouts. Romano in motion, gets set right side. Benny Camper rolls right. Nowhere to go, and breaking through the line that time was Bartley.
Yes.
Levi Bartley with a sack on the play. Be a loss of 3. Was like he was shot out of the cannon there, Lenny.
He was on a mission.
Great job that time by Levi. Clock continues to roll. Minute 40 left. Sages don't seem to be in too big of a hurry. Benny Camper once again in shotgun. Trips to the right for Monticello. Man in motion. Benny Camper drops back. Looking left. Looking for screen pass. Covered well. Looking Ludington in the wing covering the back out of the backfield. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Clock stopped at 1:25 left in the half. Third down and 13. Can't let anybody behind you if you're the Tiger secondary here. Carter Krippus, Mason Vitale back there. Benny Camper shotgun. He drops back, looking left. Now over the middle. Streaking across the field and making a catch. Zeke Young. And Carrick Vitale saved another big gain that time. Zeke Young is quick as a hiccup. 5'9" 135-pound junior. Now Monticello goes hurry up. Minute 10 left in the half. Benny Camper rolls right. Tried the out pattern, nothing there. Good defense that time by Camden Yanis. Nowhere to go with that ball. Clock stopped, 67 seconds left. Monticello leads at 20-8. Ball on the 42-yard line of the Tigers. Three turnovers for Monticello thus far. Tigers scored on the first turnover. Dawson Rogers responsible for all 3. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery. Now Monticello is going to take a timeout. 1:07 left here in the first half. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Monticello with their second timeout of the first half. They have 1 remaining, 1:07 on the clock. Second down and 10, ball sets on the Tiger 42-yard line. Benny Camper alone in the backfield.
Comes a
Drops
blitz.
back. He's got pressure from Bartley,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
going to be swallowed up,
Oh,
and then
we
a
got
flag on the play.
flags,
It's
too.
got to be a hold.
You would think so, yes.
Benny Camper had no chance that time. Take your pick of who's going to come down with that sack for the Tigers. Charlie Ford back there. Eli Blair back there. Levi Bartley back there. And Tigers are going to decline this holding penalty against Monticello. And they're going to face third down and at least 18-19. Ball's back on their side of the field at 48. Boy, what a huge stop here for the Tigers.
That was huge.
Got to do it one more time at least. 1 minute exactly and rolling. Charlie Ford trying to fire up the packed Tiger stands. And Monticello is going to burn their third and final timeout with 47 seconds left. We'll take another quick one as well and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome back to Tiger football. Monticello leads it 20-8, 47 seconds left, but they're facing third down and 25. The ball on their own 48-yard line. Got to get all the way down to the 32-yard line of the Tigers. They are out of timeouts. Tigers have 1 remaining. Tigers need at minimum 1 more stop, possibly 2. Monticello should decide to go for it. Nickel package in for the Tigers. Benny Camper in the backfield. Utley to his left. He rolls left. Being held, nothing called, and a pass to nobody in particular. It's going to bring up 4th down. Logan Ludington held pretty much the entirety of that play.
And no flag thrown at all. Rigdon finally put pressure on him and caught a little bit of his arm on the pass.
Yeah, I mean, 4th down, 41 seconds left. And the Sage is set to punt it back to the Tigers. Krippus creeping back toward his end zone. We had a boomer of a punt. The only time he kicked it last time, Krippus goes all the way back to the 10. This punt will take place from the 48-yard line of Monticello. End over end. Take a good hop. Krippus picks it up at the 12. Rolling to his right. He's going to step out of bounds about the 25, 26-yard line. 31 seconds left. Tigers do get the ball to start the second half, so we'll see if Coach Claude just decides to run the remainder of this clock out here in the half, regroup, come back out in third quarter. Ball's right on the 25-yard line. Carter Cochran has checked in for the Tigers to give them another tight end option. Braden Rogers gets the play from Coach Claude, and he's in the huddle. Rogers under center. Inside handoff to Dawson Rogers. He's going to pick up 5 or 6 tough yards. Clock continues to roll, 22 seconds left. Looks like Tigers might try to get one more play off. They're going to have to hurry to do it. Clock's at 10. Rogers in shotgun, just don't need anything silly here. It's to Dawson Rogers, and no gain there. He's going to lose a couple, and that's the way the first half is going to end.
Yep.
At the half, Monticello leads it 20-8 over your Tigers. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors with the first half stats here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by at 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Just over 10 minutes left at halftime here from Monticello High School, where the Sages lead the Tigers by a score of 20-8. Turn it over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some first half stats.
All right, for the Sages, Nolan Bennicamper, their quarterback, carried the ball 9 times for 25 yards. Maddox Utley has 2 carries for 3 yards, and Zeke Young has 2 carries for 24 yards. Throwing the ball, Bennicamper is 5 out of 13 for 151 with 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. Receiving, I've got Zeke Young 3 catches for 79, Hayden Romano 1 catch for 44 and the touchdown, and Forrest Rudin has 1 catch for 28. Their scoring came in the first quarter with 3:57 to go. It was an 18-yard run by the quarterback, Bennicamper. The kick was good, and at that point, we still led 8-7. Then, with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter, Utley had a 1-yard run. The kick was good, and at that point, they were up 14-8. Then, right at the start of the second quarter, with 10:23 to go, it was a 44-yard pass from Bennicamper to Romano. The 2-point conversion, though, was no good, and they lead 20-8, and that is our score right here at halftime. For your Paris stats, I've got Braden Rogers, our quarterback, had a rough time. He fumbled a couple snaps, miscued, so he's got 3 official carries for a -14. Dawson Rogers has 4 carries for 5 yards. Garrett Rigdon has 3 carries for 10 yards. And Carter Krippus has 9 carries for 25 yards. Throwing the ball, Braden is 4 out of 9 for 30 yards. Receiving, Carrick Mason Vitale has 1 catch for 24 yards, which set us up down here there late in the second quarter. We had it 1st and goal from the 2, and we did not score, and that's really disappointing when we should have punched that one in. Dawson Rogers has 2 catches for 7 yards, and Garrett Rigdon has 1 catch for a -1. Our lone score came in 11:01 to go in the first quarter. One play, Carter Krippus took it 11 yards around the right end for the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion by Krippus was also good. And at that point, we led 8-0. We've had 2 more turnovers since then and didn't capitalize on either one of them. So,
yeah, it's hard to believe that we're winning the turnover battle 3-0. You know, aside from turnover on downs, and a fumble from Rogers, but yeah, 3 turnovers. Dawson Rogers responsible for all 3 of those. But yeah, that 1st and goal, not being able to score there, that's huge. But Tigers do get the ball back. They only trail it by 2 scores, 20-8. A little under 7 minutes left. We'll run around some scores from the other LIC conference games here. Looks like Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond knocked off the Marshall Lions by a score 27-14. That game kicked off at 1 o'clock. And at the half, Unity leads Mount Carmel Golden Aces by a score of 42-0. The other 2 games take place tonight. Olney will host Jacksonville. That will kick off at 5 o'clock. And then Casey will host Red Hill. That is set to kick off at 7 o'clock. Kind of run around there for the teams in the Little Illini Conference, as we mentioned at the top, that most of you probably were not able to hear. The LIC got 5 teams into the conference, or into the postseason. All those games being played today. Tigers came in with a record of 6-3. Monticello came in with a 7-2 mark. Monticello finished runner-up in Class 3A last year. Lost a lot to graduation, but Benny Camper came back, and he is pretty much a one-man show for the Sages.
He pretty well does it all. He quarterbacks, he punts, he kicks off, he runs.
Yeah, him and Zeke Young, they've been a problem, and the junior wideout for the Sages. He only has 3 catches, but they're electric every time he touches that football, and he's got a chance to go to the house every time. But Tigers have the same. They've just got to get a sustained drive going in this contest. They've yet to do that. Seems like their scoring has come on big play. Their lone score came on just one play.
One play from Krippus, yeah, the first play of the game.
Sages aren't doing much more. They've had a couple big plays that resulted in, great field position and short field work for them. But, yeah, Tigers trail by 12, 20-8, just under 5 left. We'll step aside for a few more words from our sponsors and be back with third quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome back to halftime here on the Paris Sports Network. Just under a minute and a half left before they will do the mandatory 3 additional minutes before third quarter kicks off.
Yeah, neither team's came back out of the locker room yet.
Monticello just now taking the field here.
Okay.
From our left, Tigers making their way out of the school as well. Haven't been here before. Monticello's got an all-turf football field. with the school in the backdrop on the north end of the field. It's a great setting for football and a perfect day for it. Sun has popped out. Temperature around 50 degrees, so yeah, just a perfect day for football. Not much wind at all. Winner of this looks like they're going to get Tolono Unity next week. If it is the Tigers that come out victorious, they will host Tolono. And Monticello would do the same. Tigers come in to the 3A playoffs as the 12th seed. And Monticello in with the 5th seed. Monticello with 2 losses this year, after finishing a runner-up last year in Class 3A. 2 losses for the Sages. Actually, one of them came against Tolono earlier in week number 2. They lost that one 34-7. That was right here in Monticello. They also lost to Bloomington Central Catholic. Both those teams obviously in the playoffs. They lost that game by a score of 46-13. Tigers, as we mentioned at the top, just their 3 losses this season all have come on the road at Marshall, at Mount Carmel, and at Olney. Finished with a 2-game winning streak against Robinson, and then the big win last week in week 9 on senior night against Casey Westfield Warriors. 3-minute clock has been reset. Both teams are out, stretching, going through their pre-second half exercises. We'll step aside one more time and be right back here with third quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Welcome back to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network, coming to you from Monticello High School, where your Tigers trail 20-8 to the Sages. Both teams back out on the field now, and we're set for third quarter action. Tigers will get the ball to start off this half. Marcus Hutchings back deep for the Tigers. Levi Bartley back as well. Benny Camper set to kick it away for Monticello. 24 minutes left in one of these team seasons. Kickoff is going to be fielded by Hutchings inside the 5, right at the 5. He's straight up the middle, plows over a Sage, gets all the way to the 25. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Most important drive of the season right here for the Tigers, coming out of the locker room at halftime. have got to answer. Monticello scored 20 straight points and hold a 12-point lead.
Yeah, we definitely need to establish a big drive here and put some points on the board, I think.
Tigers going from left to right on your radio, from north to south, as far as the compass goes. Wing T formation for the Tigers. Krippus left, Rogers right. Krippus in motion, takes the handoff. Looking for some room to run, and there's just nothing there. Nothing but gray and gold jerseys.
He might have got a yard.
That'll be a generous yard. Just outside the 25, second down and 9. Krippus went untouched on his first carry of the game, but has yet to get untracked in this one. Senior tailback, averaging 8 yards a carry. Got 1,156 yards coming into the game. Rogers drops back, screen pass. Caught there by Bishop, but read well. Unfortunately, it wasn't picked off in return that time. Brody Bishop on the catch. Actually going to be a loss of a half yard. It's going to bring up third down and 10 on the 25. Rogers gets a call from Clodfelder. Clock rolls at 10:40. Dawson Rogers split out wide to the right. Braden Rogers in shotgun. Drops back. Braden Rogers, the only guy out in the pattern, and Rogers is going to be swallowed up for a sack, and that's a huge loss.
Yes, it is.
7-yard sack. Dawson Rogers, the only receiver sent out in that when Tigers had 2 tight ends in. I understand max protection, but there's got to be another option out there for Braden to throw to. So Tigers set to kick it away. Marcus Hutchings back deep, and Zeke Young stands near midfield. Line drive kick, very returnable, but it gets away, and it's going to be down at the 40, make it 39-yard line. So we did a good job keeping away from Zeke Young. He's had some electric returns, but once again, good field position for Monticello. Tigers had some pretty good stops late in that second quarter. They're going to need another big one here. Get that ball back and get back in this ball game. They trail at 20-8, 9:45 left, third quarter. Benny Camper in shotgun, all alone, trips to the left. He's looking left, quick pass, tipped.
Oh, it was tipped, and he still caught it.
And a full head of steam goes Zeke Young. He's got a trio of blockers in front of him and a penalty marker late. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back. So that will at least keep him out of the end zone, but a big gain nonetheless. Just a screen pass that was tipped in the backfield by Maddox Hutchings. And Zeke Young could have moonwalked into the end zone, but one of the blockers in front of him decided to throw a block in the back. That's going to back it up. Take 6 points off the board for the time being. Move the ball back out to the 15-yard line on that block in the back. So it'll be 1st and 10 Monticello. The officials wait for the chain gang to get set. Benny Camper once again alone. Twins right, twins left. Romano in motion. He's going to take off with it, run straight ahead. Not much there, maybe a yard. Charlie Ford on the stop for the Tigers. 2nd down and 9, ball at the 14-yard line of the Tigers. Benny Camper back in shotgun. Utley to his left. Fakes it, keeps it, rolls right. Good coverage downfield from the Tigers. Bennicamper flipped up ended that time. Marcus Hutchings on the stop at about the 11-yard line. So let's bring up third down and call it 6. Ball to Tiger 11. Good coverage in the secondary that time from the Tigers. Nowhere for Bennicamper to go. Took it off running and good open field tackle from Marcus. So third down and 6. Bennicamper shotgun. Utley to his right. Twins right, twins left. Young in motion. Pitch out to Utley. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to score. Late pitch from Bennicamper to Utley for an 11-yard touchdown run, making the score 26-8. Well, what we talked about a half, Lenny, did not come to fruition there. Tigers couldn't sustain a drive, and they give up a quick score. 11-yard run by Utley. The guy enlisted at 5'8", 175. He's just a sophomore. I think he weighs 10 or 20 more than that. Bennicamper on for the extra point, and it's no good. Excuse me, it is good. 27-8. Tigers trail by 19. 8:06 left in the third quarter. We'll be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Monticello scores on their first possession of the second half and lead at 27-8. 8:06 left in the third quarter. Bennicamper set to kick it away again for the Sages. Marcus Hutchings, Levi Bartley back deep for the Tigers. Kick is away.
Boy, that's a booming
kick.
kick.
High floater fielded at the 7. Hutchings takes it again. Straight up the middle. Marcus has had some great returns here in this game. He's had a lot of opportunities. He's out to the 35, so another 30-yard return for Marcus. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 35. If you thought the last possession was a must score, this is definitely a must score here.
This is definitely a must, yes.
8 minutes exactly left, third quarter.
We got to establish some offensive drive here and put some points on the board.
Wayne T once again. Dawson Rogers in motion. Inside handoff to Rigdon, and not much there. Make it 2.
Maybe 2.
Boy, the lanes that you usually see the Tigers able to run through are just not there, and it's not from an oversized line from the Sages. It's just seems like there are gray jerseys everywhere, right at the line of scrimmage.
They're small, but they're quick, and they fill the hole in a hurry.
That they do. A lot of non-lineman numbers on that line, so they play kind of a hybrid defense, just using their speed. Same formation. Krippus in motion. He takes the pitch. Tries to run off right side. Not much there. Make it maybe a yard. It's going to bring up third down and call it 7. Ball's on the 38-yard line of the Tigers. Clock rolls under 7, third quarter.
Well, since Krippus' one lone 11-yard run on that very first play, he's had 1 yard, 1 yard, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
And that's not just him. That's anybody that's carrying the ball for the Tigers. Not much ground to work with. Third down. Braden Rogers in shotgun. Rolls to his left. All alone. He's got plenty of time. And pass is
it's
intercepted.
picked off.
Telegraph that pass. Utley's going to have the interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 Monticello, Tiger territory. That was a telegraph pass there from Braden. Looked like it was intended for Carter Easton, but Utley, the fullback, just scored the last touchdown for the Sage, just stepped in front of that and has an interception. Second turnover for the Tigers. Ball sits on the 23-yard line at Paris. Benny Camper, shotgun. Utley to his left. Single wideouts left and right. Young in motion. Pulled out by Benny Camper, nowhere to go. Logan Curl in on the stop that time, along with Maddox Hutchings. Call it no gain, it'll be 2nd down and 10. Benny Camper's made some good reads on that RPO, but that time he decided to keep it, and the Tigers were wise to it. Stopped him for no gain. Clock rolls under 6. 27-8, Monticello leads. Benny Camper in shotgun, Rawdon to his right. A new face in the backfield for Monticello. Young in motion. Quarterback keeps it, rolls out to Young. Blocking while the ball is in the air. I'm not sure that that's legal, but it happened. And Coach Claude pleading his case, and I don't blame him on that. Marcus Hutchings was being ridden while the ball was in the air.
Yeah, he was.
But nothing yellow on the field except for the helmets of the Sages, and it's going to be a 1st down on the called 13-yard line. Game clock's rolling at 5.5. Camden Yanis in late. Takes a spot out wide to the left. Utley back in to the left of Benny Camper. Rolls left, looks to pitch, nowhere to go. He's going to keep it. He's going to get inside the 10. And we got an injured Sage on the field. Charlie Ford on the stop. Pulled Benny Camper right down on top of him. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. The ball's on the 10-yard line. While we check on the injured Sage player, we'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Injured Sade is coming off the field, number 51, Keegan Greenark. 5'11", 190-pound senior offensive lineman. Unable to put any weight on that left leg. He's helped at the sideline by a pair of teammates. And penalty markers on the play before it's even snapped. False start against the Sages, so that'll back him up 5. Be 2nd down and 13. Five minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
The 2nd penalty of the game, and both have been on them. So
we've seen a few more. They just haven't been called, right?
Right.
Benny Camper fakes. This time it's going to be Young around the left-hand side. He's stacked up inside the 5, still struggling forward. He's going to make it down to about the 2, but he's kept out of the end zone for the time being. Going to be very close to 1st down. And it is indeed 3rd down and call it 2 Ball sits on the 3-yard line. 3rd and 1, make it. Pretty much imagine 2-down territory here for Monticello. Yard for the first down, 3 for the touchdown. Benny Camper in shotgun. Twins to the right. And timeout's going to be taken by Monticello. That will be their first of the half. Coach Coley Welter not happy with that formation. We'll step aside, be right back here on the Parasports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3330.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Now the timeout for Monticello. 3rd down and 1, ball on the Tiger 4-yard line. Benny Camper in shotgun. Young in motion. Looks back, looks right, now back left, all alone. For the touchdown is Cole Summers, it looks like. We'll get a definite number here in a second. The 3-yard touchdown pass from Benny Camper. Staring right at the number, and I still can't see it. Funky uniform design from Monticello. Braden Wood with the touchdown reception, number 89. The junior back. 33-8, 4 minutes exactly left, 3rd quarter. Benny Camper on for the extra point attempt. Kick is away, and it is good. 34-8, 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back on the Parasports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Monticello scoring on their first 2 possessions of the second half. They now lead at 34-8. 4 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Bartley. Marcus Hutchings deep for the Tigers. Benny Camper to kick it away. Line drive kick. Picked up by Hutchings. At his own 10. This time he's not going to get back to the 30. Yet. Correction, he does. Great effort that time from Marcus Hutchings. Tripped up inside the 20. Made it all the way out to the 30. So it'll be 1st and 10, Paris. Can't say enough about the return day that Marcus has had.
Nope, he's had a great day.
Tigers take over at their 30, 70 yards to go to the end zone. A place they haven't seen since their first play of the game. Long sustained drive right here or quick strike, either one. Any way to get him in the end zone. Tigers go twins left. Dawson Rogers to the right. Inside handoff. Levi Bartley straight ahead. He's across the 45. His first touch results in a 15-yard gain. Spread things out a little bit, and Tigers have a little bit of breathing room that time, it looked like. See if they continue that. Nice attacking downhill run that time from Bartley. He'll stay in. He's to the right of Braden Rogers. Garrett Rigdon with the handoff from Rogers.
Flag
and
on the play.
Penalty on the play. In the area of holding. It'll be first and we'll call it 19 for the Tigers. The game clock rolls, 3:20 left, third quarter. Play clock at 10, Tigers break the huddle. Krippus left, Vitale left, Dawson Rogers right. Braden Rogers rolls, steps up in the pocket, pass over the middle behind Carter Krippus, and that's going to bring up third down. Good job of moving in the pocket that time by Braden. Bought some time, but the pass was behind Carter Krippus. Would have been enough for a first down, but it's going to bring up, second down and 17. Clock is stopped, 2:59 left, third quarter. Rogers, Vitale, wide to the left. Krippus lone, wide out to the left. Bartley once again up the middle. Get close to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up third down and call it 10, 45-yard line. Nearing 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Tigers get to play in quick.
2 carries, and Levi's almost our biggest ground gainer. He's got 2 carries for 25.
Same formation, Rogers and Vitale wide right. Hand off once again to Bartley. He slips.
Oh, he slips.
He's going to lose a yard on that. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11. Tigers will more than likely go for it here. Ball sits on the 44-yard line. Game clock's down to 2 minutes left, third quarter. Twins right, twins left for the Tigers. Rogers in shotgun. Looking to run it up the middle, nowhere to go. He's hit from behind and then front in the face, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Just nowhere for Braden to go that time.
Nope.
He's going to be sacked for another 4-yard loss, but Monticello will take over at the Tiger 41-yard line. 1:42 left, third quarter. Benny Kemper back in shotgun. Utley to his left. Young tight here on the right hand side. Another handoff that time to Utley. He breaks a tackle through the line. He's deep into Tiger territory inside the 20. Pushed out of bounds by Camden Yandis. Be another first down for Monticello. Ball at the 17-yard line of the Tigers. Once he broke that initial line of scrimmage, there was nobody in front of him. Camden Yandis ran him down, pushed him out of bounds to save another touchdown, but it'll be 1st and 10 Monticello. Young and Romano split wide to the right. Snaps taken, handed off to Utley. Nowhere to go that time. He's met immediately by Charlie Ford. Charlie Ford on the stop. Loss of a couple on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and call it 12 to 19-yard line.
Minute 10 to go in the third quarter. And
Dylan Flores checks back in. Pair of receivers left and right for Monticello. Utley in the backfield moves to the right of Benny Maker. Benny Maker hands the ball off to Utley, nowhere to go. He's going to bowl his way ahead for about 4, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Call it 3rd and 8. Monticello will have to run one more play before the quarter ends. 30 seconds left in the 3rd. Trips to the right this time for Monticello. More than likely not going to try to run the ball against the Tigers. They've done a good job defensively, apart from the big run from Utley to start. Shotgun. Benny Maker looks left. Pressure from Ford, nearly intercepted by Krippus. Charlie Ford with the pressure that time. Right in the face of Benny Maker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The offense will give way to the special teams as Benny Camper laces up his shoe, set to try a field goal. It's going to be a 32-yard attempt from the left hash. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Boy, blocking and return for a touchdown would be great right here.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Snapped on the ground, nowhere to go with it. Picked up, and that's a doom from the beginning. Levi Bartley into the backfield makes a tackle of the holder, Will Osborne. Yeah, that snap was on the ground the entire time. Osborne lucky to keep possession of it, but the Tigers will have 1st and 10. Looks like the 32-yard line of, or their own 32-yard line, correction. 3 seconds left to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 34-8, Monticello on top. Twins right. Rogers looks left, dumps it off. Garrett Rigdon on the screen pass. He's going to make his way forward for about 7, make it 8 yards, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will end. Monticello on top, 34-8. Tigers with the ball here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
12 minutes left in this one. Tigers trail it 34-8. They do have the football. It'll be 2nd down and a short 2 on the 40-yard line. Both teams still in their huddle. Tigers have 2 plays to make 2 yards here, or 3 plays to make 2 yards here. But they need something special here in this 4th, Lanny.
They do, big time. We need to get some of that fire back we had on that first play of the game.
Twins to the right. Rogers in shotgun. Pass thrown to Krippus. Quick out. He'll have enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 7-yard pitch and catch. Braden Rogers to Carter Krippus. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball to Tiger 47-yard line. Monticello more than willing to give that up. Short little gain that time, but it does give Tigers a fresh set of downs here. Rogers hands the ball off to Bartley. He's off right side. Run. Oh, he is met at the 50-yard line. And that was Utley on the stop. He'll pick up 3. Be 2nd down and 7. Ball's at midfield. Clock rolls. 11:20 left in the game. Tigers Tigers go no huddle. Rogers in shotgun. Looks left. Another quick pass to Krippus. A trio of Sages there. Krippus pushes the whole pile up to about the 42, 43-yard line.
Pretty close to first down.
It's either third and short, or it is actually a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Can't remember the last time they picked up 2 first downs on a drive, Lenny.
It's been a while.
Trips to the right this time for the Tigers. Krippus alone on the left. Now they've got him double teamed. Somebody on the right should be open here. Rogers looks right, rolls right. Good protection. Nice pass out to Rigdon. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to gain about 6. So 2nd down and short for the Tigers. Put the ball down at the 37-yard line. 2nd down and call it 4. Tigers set up on the right hash. Bartley in the backfield with Braden Rogers. Krippus alone on the left. Rogers looks left. Now looks right. Nowhere to go. Can't hold it that long. These guys will catch you.
Yes, they will. They are fast.
Be a 3-yard sack on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and call it 7. Ball on the 40-yard line. Clock rolls under 10. Tigers trail 34-8.
Big 3rd down here, 3rd and 7.
Absolutely. Tigers have 2 plays to get it. You'd like to see them do it on 1, though. Got to get something going. Now, Vitale joins Krippus out to the left. Tigers barely get set. Inside handoff goes to Bartley. He breaks a pair of tackles. He's bowling his way ahead. He'll have a first down and more for the Tigers. Running with the purpose is Levi Bartley. He's inside the 30. Make it the 28. 1st and 10 Paris. Rogers shotgun. Bartley once again. Off right tackle. He's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 on the play. About the 26-yard line. 2nd down. Clock rolls under 9. Drive started back at the Tiger 48-yard line, I believe. So a lot of plays ran, only gained 20-plus yards. Long pass down the right sideline. Dawson Rogers had it on his hands and
couldn't hang on.
Would have been a tough catch at the back of the end zone. Hit him in the midst, but just fell out. It's a good throw from Braden Rogers. He threw that ball about 40-plus yards in the air. So, and it was on a dime.
The right word had to be. Either Braden was going to catch it or nobody. So
it's 3rd down and 8.
Or Dawson.
Well, that'd been nice one, Lenny. That was. We've seen Dawson make some great catches over the past season, and that's the one he'd like to have back for sure. Trips to the right. Rogers shotgun. He rolls right, looks left. Pass over the middle, caught. Looks like it'll be enough for a first down. Carrick Vitale on the reception. And it is a first down. Rogers had his choice of receivers that time. Jack Sabins was out there all alone as well. He split out far right. Inside handoff to Bartley. Cuts his way back left. Keeps those legs churning. He's inside the 15. To the 13, it'll be 2nd down. Another 5-yard gain for Bartley. Rigdon in the backfield alongside with Bartley. Rigdon gets it. Oh, he's met in the hole and thrown down like a rag doll.
Yes, he was. No gain.
Guess who? Utley once again with the tackle. A loss of 1. We'll call it, well, no gain on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 5. Clock roll. Play clock's down to 5. Rogers looks left. Got to get rid of it. He does. Throw is low, short, intended for Carter Krippus. Now to bring up 4th down. Officials will get together. It would definitely hit the turf, but one of them ruled a reception. And it's a touchdown.
Really?
Purple and gold people don't agree. And I thought I saw some pellets bounce up.
I couldn't see from here, so.
We will take it, though. 6:56 left. Tigers back on the scoreboard. It's 34-14.
So that was about a.
That was a nine-yard pass. Rogers, that's for the 2-point conversion. Hands the ball off to Bartley, and he is in. Tigers make it a ball game, 34-16. 6:56 left in the game. We'll be right back here on the Parasports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back. Tigers back in the end zone for the first time since their opening drive. They trail 34-16. Boos raining down from the Monticello stands. Still questioning that catch from Carter Krippus for the touchdown. Hutchings with the kickoff, fielded at the 15 and fumbled. Now he's picked it up, and here comes Utley. And he's got a head of steam at midfield. We got little shenanigans go over here. A tackle made on the play, touchdown saving tackle by Danny Lopez. But Monticello answered that touchdown. They're back in business on the Tiger 37. A little fisticuffs over here on the sideline as the gunner was trying to get away from the blocker, but couldn't. I think all the attention was focused on that. Meanwhile, Utley just running at will. Monticello with great field position. Tiger 37. Handoff. Nope. Benny Camper keeps it. Still on his feet. I don't know what to say, Lenny.
Huh. Not much.
All choked up.
Yep.
Touchdown run from Benny Camper. 37 yards. Boy, that's a dagger.
Yep. You just scored, and then one play you give up a score.
40-16, 6:32 left in the game. The extra point attempt from Benny Kemper is up, and it's good. 41-16 your score, 6:32 left. We'll be right back here on the Parasports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
play scoring drive for Monticello after a big return from Utley and a 37-yard touchdown run from Benny Camper. Now he's set to kick off to the Tigers. Monticello leads at 41-16. 6:32 left in the game. Low line or low squib. Fielded by Vitale. He doesn't make it back to the 25. That'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Monticello has learned their lesson. They're kicking away from Marcus Hutchings.
Yeah, they are now.
Kicked at the Vitale, but the Tigers will take over at their own 25. Twins to the left, Vitale, Krippus. Shotgun formation for Braden Rogers. Looking right, gets rid of it quick. Pass is complete to Dawson Rogers. Catching in traffic, he'll gain 12. It would be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Clock stopped at 6:20 to allow the chains to reset. Shotgun snap to Rogers. Looking over the middle, now he rolls right. Got to get rid of it, he does, and it's intercepted at midfield. A lot of chirping going on down there. Colton Schubert with the interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 Monticello with the ball at their own 49-yard line. That would just about do it.
I'd say that about sealed the deal there.
5:55 left in the game. Monticello with the ball near midfield. It doesn't look like they're going to just hand the ball off 3 times and try to run some clock. Benny Camper in shotgun, trips to the right. Looks right. Now he tucks away, runs. Charlie Ford's got a hold of his jersey. He's still going though. Charlie spins it for a first. And it's going to be a 15-yard game when it's all said and done. Charlie had a big paw on the jersey, but could not get Benny Camper to the ground. Clock rolls at 5:40. It'll be a fresh set of downs for the Sages. If you're at Monticello, at some point you got to pull your starters, right?
You would think save them for next week. Yeah.
You don't want, you lose Benny Camper, you're gonna lose a lot. Now he's got company in the backfield. He will turn around and hold it off to Utley. He gets off the left-hand side. He'll pick up about 4. Clock rolls at 5 minutes. Danny Lopez on the stop for the Tigers. Taking as much time as they can. Play clock's at 10, game clock's at 4:30. And Monticello's going to burn their second timeout. 4:36 left in this one. Monticello in control, 41-16. We'll be back here on the Parasports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve.
sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Well, welcome back to Tiger football. Out of a Monticello timeout, 4:36 left. They have the football. 2nd down and 5 on the 31-yard line of the Tigers. Hand off the right side. And a new runner in this one. In for a touchdown is going to be Forrest Rodden. (47-16), 4:28 left in the game, pending the extra point. The extra point coming up from Benny Camper. Kick is away and splits the uprights. 48-16 your score. 4:28 left in the game. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Monticello scores once again. They lead at 48-16, 4:28 left in the game. Benny Camper set to kick it away. Bartley and Hutchings back deep for the Tigers. Okay, another squib kick. Vitale once again. He'll take it on the left hash up to the middle. Cross the 35, after the 40, make it the 41. Penalty marker on the play. Could be a face mask from that angle. Could be anything. Personal foul face mask against Monticello, so that'll move the ball into Monticello territory to the 45-ish. Tigers will have it 1st and goal. Or excuse me, 1st and 10. Good return that time from Carrick. Rogers in shotgun. Bartley to his right. Twins left for the Tigers. Jack Sabins, the lone receiver, to the right. A late addition into this one is Eli Blair. Rogers' pass is tipped and falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Tigers break huddle. Carter Crock going to the left. Carter Krippus outside of him. Rogers looks left, now rolls right. Nowhere to go and nobody open. He's going to keep it. And he's going to gain about 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and call it 7. The 42-yard line of Monticello. Clock rolls 4 minutes.
Well, what started out to be such a promising game sure turned sour in a hurry, Jeff.
Well, sure did. We had everything laid out in front of us.
Yeah, 2 interceptions right there off the get-go, and a quick score on the one-play drive, and
Third
up
down
8
and
to
7.
nothing.
No music still playing while the game's going on. Still playing. Kind of a PA announcer's worst nightmare.
Yep.
Having a game stop because of you. 3:29 left, 48-16 your score. Tigers face 3rd and 7 at the Monticello 42.
So the drums and trash cans just play that much louder.
Rogers takes off. Tries to get first down on his own. He's going to be inside the 40. It's going to bring up 4th down and a long 4. Monticello just content to play prevent defense, and Tiger receivers unable to get open. Rogers had some decent time here in this 4th quarter to throw, but nobody's open. Fourth and 4. Rogers looks left, steps up in the pocket, heaves it down the left sideline. Krippus down there, but it's out of the reach of everybody. Now it'll be a turnover on downs. So 2:46 left in the game. Monticello will advance and play Tolono next week.
I assume they'll play here, but
Yeah, they will. So Monticello's going to take a timeout. Probably just getting the JV squad in there at this point, I would think.
ball's going to be on the 39, so you would think with 2:46 to go, they're just going to milk the clock all the way down.
They just need a first down to pretty much seal this one up. Appreciate those of you that are still listening and bearing with us through all of our difficulties early on in that first half. We can bring you audio only because Monticello is a member of NFHS, so they do have precedent over any other broadcast as far as showing video of the game. We are allowed to bring you audio, not what we're set up to do, but we were able to bring it to you anyway. So Monticello now with the ball at their own 38, looking to get a first down and get out of here healthy.
Look like 21.
Run off the left-hand side, that's Kendall Lips. He's a 5'11" junior. He's going to pick up 11 and be a first down. Clock continues to roll, 2:30. Every starter's out for Monticello. Quarterback keeps it this time, Colton Schubert. He's a 6-foot junior. No gain on that play. The clock is at 2 minutes. 2nd down and 10 for Monticello. Ball at their 49-yard line. Letting the play clock wind all the way down. Schubert keeps it, nowhere to go, and he's folded in half.
Yes, he is.
Hit by 3 different white jerseys, and he's the first one up off the deck. Of course, he's got the freshest legs, too.
Yep.
The other guys have been out there all day long battling. Coming up 3rd down and call it 7. The Tiger side, 48-yard line.
Clock will be down to a minute time they get this play, Ryan. So
Yeah, they're able to run another 15 seconds off the play clock. Doubt you see a pass attempt here, but you never know. Fakes the pitch. Big Charlie Ford there once again. Loss on the play. That'll be a sack for Charlie. He gets up holding that right quad slash
We got a flag
hip.
clear back here in the backfield for.
Yeah, there have been some shenanigans going on back there.
I'm thinking that one's going to go against Paris.
.47 seconds left. Monticello, if this penalty is against the Tigers, and it is, that'll be a first down for Monticello, and that will be it. Couple snaps, and that will be the ball game. Ball's moved to the 34-yard line. Monticello looks to be in victory formation. Quarterback's in shotgun. Now Coach Claus is going to take a timeout and get his seniors off the field, I would imagine. As has become a tradition for Coach Claude Felder, when his seniors lead the field for the final time, they leave hand in hand. They walk off the field with their chests out. He's got them huddled up, taking a knee here. We'll keep it right here. This will be the final play of the game. 39 seconds left.
Well, we acknowledged those seniors last week, but we'll do it once again. Senior number 1, Braden Rogers. Senior number 2, Carrick Vitale. Senior number 3, Carter Krippus. Senior number 6, Garrett Rigdon. Senior number 8, Carson Coleman. Let's see, and then we get down to the bottom of the lineup. Senior number 60, Logan Curl. Senior number 61, Charlie Ford. Number 70, Drake East, is also a senior. So that's going to be quite the number to refill next year and rebuild. But
and they do go off hand in hand, hands raised in the air. That's a lot of talent heading to that sideline for the final time for the Tigers. What a ride they've given us.
they sure have.
Season could have turned south after that Marshall loss. The Tigers regrouped, got some big wins, ended up with a 2-game winning streak to end it, but will fall short here today in the opening round of the playoffs. Monticello in victory formation. They will take a knee, and that will be it. Final 30 seconds will run out. Monticello will advance to the second round, the IHSA Class 3A Regionals. We will be back here for some final stats, get some thoughts from Coach Claude Felder on not only this game, but the entire season. We'll be back here on the Parasports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services.
Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back to Paris Tiger football here on the Paris Sports Network, where your Tigers fall to the Monticello Sages by a score of 48-16 to end their season with a record of 6-4. Nothing at all to be ashamed of, Lenny, especially after coming off of a 2-7 season last year. Monticello moves to 8-2. They will host Tolono next Saturday. Tolono with a 42-14 victory over Mount Carmel. So I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some final stats before Coach Clodfelder makes his way up here.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. I'm just going to do the Paris stats because I'm pretty sure nobody's going to be interested in Monticello's. So Braden Rogers, 8 carries, minus 21, and most of those were just sacks when he was looking for receivers that nobody was open. Dawson Rogers, I had him unofficially 4 carries for 5 yards. Garrett Rigdon, 6 carries for 13. Carter Krippus, 11 carries for 27, way below his average, but man, there just wasn't nothing there for Carter today. Levi Bartley came in that carries for 49 yards. Throwing the ball, Braden Rogers was 12 out of 23 for 97 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Receiving the ball, Vitale had 2 catches for 32. Krippus had 3 catches for 28. Dawson Rogers had 3 catches for 25. Cochran had 1 catch for 9. Brody Bishop 1 catch for a -1, and Garrett Rigdon had 3 catches for 13. So the scoring came in the first quarter, first play on offense for us. It was an 11-yard run by Krippus. And Krippus got the 2-point conversion as well. And at that point, man, things looked great for Paris. We were up 8-0. We already had an interception from them, and man, things were looking good. And then we turned around and picked them off again. And
yeah, had a chance to go up 14 at least, 14-0. But yeah,
and it just didn't happen. And then we didn't score again until the fourth quarter. 6:56 to go. It was a 14-yard pass to Krippus. And Bartley with the 2-point conversion, and that's the final, 48-16. But it's just disappointing though when you've seen all the things that went good that could have happened, and the way the momentum we started out with, and it just didn't happen. So
yeah, score could have just as easily be flip-flopped in this one. Tigers with plenty of opportunities, just unable to. They did late in that fourth quarter, got a good sustained drive, but just unable to eat up any time and keep that Monticello offense off the field. But, yeah, that was, when you get to this season, or this part of the season, Lenny, it's just who makes the fewest mistakes. Well, the Tigers probably made the fewest mistakes, but they just could not make the big plays when they had to. And, that ultimately ended up giving, Monticello the short field a lot of times. They had great field position almost all day long. And
they sure did.
They know how to finish off drives, that's for sure. Only other final besides the Mount Carmel and Tolono final, Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond defeated Marshall earlier today, 27-14. Getting set to kick off here in just a few minutes at 5 o'clock. Olney will host Jacksonville. And then the final game of the night for any LIC schools will be Casey Westfield hosting Red Hill, and that is set to kick off at 7 o'clock. Coach Clodfelder spending a little extra time with his team, and it's very understandable. We'll wait here just a little bit longer. I'm sure he will come up here and have some thoughts for us, but we're going to run through a couple more commercials and then be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome back to Paris Tiger football here on the Paris Sports Network. Now joined by Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelder. And Coach, we won't dwell on this one too long. We'd like to talk bigger picture about your group of seniors and the team as a whole, and what they've fought through this season. To actually get the opportunity to play at this point, because they looked for a while. We might not get in here. We did get in here, and things started out with a boom. Thought we had a chance to go up a couple scores, got up at least one score, but then Monticello took over.
Yeah, going into the game, I kept thinking we have to withstand the onslaught, and in the end, they had to withstand the onslaught. Huge takeaway to start the game and get a score, and then another takeaway with a chance to go up 2 scores. And in playoff games, particularly, but really, and even in the regular season versus certain people, football in high school, it's a game of momentum, and momentum swings. And we got that second pick down here in around score zone area, and we didn't tip your cap to them. They kept us out. We didn't execute very well with a chance to go up 2 scores, and up 2 scores is huge. Absolutely. Now you kind of bow up, and you have a different vibe about you, and we didn't. But I still thought when they went down and scored, and it was a 3rd or 4th down play, a hold right in front of us, but which happened on multiple occasions today, and we were begging for them but not getting them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we got another takeaway and down to the 1-yard line. So, I mean, I'm thinking at the half it could have been us 20-7.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, we spoke on that.
I think Dawson had all 3 of them, had 2 picks, and then he ripped the ball out down here, and we got the ball down on the 1, and we muffed it up there with a chance to score. And really, there's an opportunity for 3 scores, bang, 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 right away. And so you can't do that in playoff games, certainly against programs like this who a year ago played in a state title game and 18 won a state championship. I mean, they're going to You got to play. You got to play 48 minutes. But like I told them, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for them because that could have been a different deal today. And that's a tough pill to swallow, and you have to live with it for, some guys forever and some guys for 8 months. It's a tough pill to swallow. And while I'm disappointed for them because the opportunity was there, I'm certainly not disappointed in them. I'm proud of them. We made some serious changes going into this year. We felt like fit who we were, and that came with a little bit of resistance, being transparent. And certain guys didn't resist; they bought in, and had an off-season summer that was very productive, and then jumped out 2-0, and then went down there and lost that game, and it rattled us. Kind of split the rock a little bit and buckled our knees. And at that point in time, we had one of two directions to go. And while even it looked like the waters were rough for a minute, we didn't. They rallied and decided that, being a playoff team, having that legacy here, giving your community something to be proud of, was important to them. And I think that showed particularly in the way they handled the Week 8 game. And obviously, we could go Friday night in that Week 9 game to get them in and lock them in. And they didn't backdoor in at 5-4. They earned it. And for that, I'm proud of them. 10 senior guys who have been in our program.
And the improvement of 4 wins, from last season to this season, a lot of the same cast of characters back from that 2-win season, so they had that taste in the back of their mouth to turn it around. Not a lot of teams improved by 4 wins from one season to the next. This team did. They'll always have that to hang their hat on. Got to play Week 10.
Yep.
A great environment here. Had the chance to do something really special. Just didn't do it. But, like we'd mentioned, throughout the broadcast that, this team could have, like you mentioned, will go one of two ways, and they decided to go the other way, and kudos to them,
Yep.
And like you mentioned, the entire new offensive scheme worked to a T. I mean, we almost had 2 1,000-yard rushers on the season, put up a ton of points all season long. Just came up on the short end today, but, there's also 16 other teams or 15 other teams that's going to go home today as well.
Yep. I told them only one team's going to stand on the podium completely happy, and that's part of postseason play. But the honor and the privilege is, and the reward is, to understand life, and they earned this, And I'm not downplaying or discrediting any other sport, but again, the makeup of football in the state of Illinois is you have to earn your way into the postseason. You don't go to the regional. Doesn't matter how good, bad, or indifferent you are. Football, you have to earn your way to play extra games, and these guys went out and earned it. And so I'm proud of those. I'm proud of the group collectively. I'm thankful for this group of seniors. I wish them the absolute best. They're always welcome back. They're always welcome back around our program at practice. So stop by the weight room because they did it the right way. Regardless of the outcome today. Today's the outcome of a football game that could have been the outcome next week or the week after that or whenever. But it doesn't define this group, and it doesn't define this group's season. I'm gonna miss some characters. We had 4 captain guys that were offensive linemen that did everything the way we asked them to do it all the time, and they were really, really good about what they did.
Absolutely. Just a joy to watch them all season long, Coach.
Good kids, and then, really the entire group. I watched Braden Rogers. I watched Braden Rogers develop, into a guy, and he gave us a chance. And he did a good job. He managed this offense really pretty well. Charlie Ford, I felt like was playing his best football here in probably weeks 8, 9, and 10. Carrick Vitale was, a guy that was a receiver type kid, and he became the leader, the captain of that defense. He got us in and out of checks. He did such a great job defensively for us back there on the back end. Garrett Rigdon came along. I mean, was playing his best football, 9, 10. Carter Krippus, I watched really grow up and embrace this offense for a receiver-type guy. Wasn't afraid to run it downhill, hug those linemen on those wraps and pulls, and just he had a spectacular year. Did I get to 10 there? I don't even know.
Yeah, we'll look down here a little bit.
Because every single one of them need talked about because they all contributed.
Well,
Brody Bishop, you know, there was a guy that was kind of on the fence, and he's an offensive tackle, defensive end guy. But when we were going this, we moved him to tight end, and he embraced that position really, really well. And, you know, was productive, had some catches, particularly early on in the year that were big. But, you know, in that set, you're a run blocker first. And he embraced it and did a really, really nice job. And, you know, I got those four captains. Yeah,
you're good, bud.
Those guys, it's a good group. What are you going to say, Paris? I mean, that's a good group. That's a good group of young people, 10 people that came through our program, did a great job, and gave us all extra football. They let me go to work. They let me go to work an extra week, and so I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for them, and I'm thankful for our community. I thought Paris showed up and showed out very well today. The best man in the land came up. Got to go down there.
Yep, go hug on them. Go hug on your players, Bob.
Got to go down there and be dad for a minute.
Yep. Abs last time on the sideline.
We've been doing this a long dang time.
Absolutely. Coach, we will let you get with them.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys following us and bringing the game to us and bringing the game to our community. And you guys do a great job. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all of Tiger Nation, and thank you for your support. And we'll see you in a few months. Go Tigers.
Absolutely. Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelder stopping by for his final thoughts. Once again, the Tigers fall to Monticello 48-16 here in the opening round of the IHSA Class 3A Regionals. I think that's all we got, Lenny. So, from my partner, Lenny Irwin.
Basketball season's next, and it's just around the corner. So,
so if you want to, go ahead and reach out to one of us if you want to be a part of this broadcast team. First girls basketball game will be around the week before Thanksgiving. Stay tuned and follow us and like and subscribe so you don't miss any time that we are on the air. For my partner, Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers. You've been listening to Paris Tiger Football here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Major.